Hey guys, Astro and
Croldfish here, back with another Multiverse SMP/network informational video. So, today we're going to be showing you what Dynmap is, how to use it, and how fun it is. Here's a quick overview. Dynmap is basically Google Maps. It lets you see other players' locations, and you can see like where things are, like physically, like it's essentially an extended version of a Minecraft map. And explain how it works.
Yep, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to want to go to Discord through whatever you use it on, whether it's your tablet, your computer, the desktop app in your computer. You want to go anywhere you want, wherever you use Discord. The second thing you want to do is head to the Multiverse network and head to the Multiverse announcements channel. Now, in the Multiverse announcements channel, you're going to see this little announcement right here, and it hasn't been posted yet, but once this video is posted, you will definitely see it. And what you're going to do is you're going to copy this link right here. You guys will be able to click on it. I have to actually copy it, and we are going to go ahead and paste it here, and once we paste it, it's going to take us to the Dynmap. Now, the Dynmap's really nice. It mainly shows the... Sorry.
It shows all generated chunks.
It shows all generated chunks. As you can see, it's really, really, really big. So I'm going to go over some of the start features. So as you can see right here, this is spawn. This little Earth logo is spawn. And as you guys can see spawn from right up there. And, you know, from there you can scroll out, look at other stuff. Now, this big red border around spawn, that's the red wool line that you guys pass to interact with the world. And then, if we come over here, we can see that we have these loads of red blocks here. Now, you guys are probably wondering what this are. You guys are like, well, what is this? Well, these are actually claimed chunks. The cool thing about the plugin we're using is that you can actually see claimed chunks on the Dynmap. So if I hover over here and click on it, this is Crazy's claim, and he has 72 days, 21 hours, and 24 minutes left on his claim. And as you can see, he has this huge claim over a mountain, and it looks really, really cool. So you can see people's claims, so to get an idea of where their base is or whatever their building is. And now I'm kind of going to go over some of the other features. Now, right now, no one is on the server, as you can see. If someone's on the server, you'll be able to see their character moving and walking around. Actually, you know what, Crold, why don't you go ahead and join the server so people can see from here?
Yes, I just have to start up my Minecraft launcher. And this is part of the pre-release alpha testing of the Multiverse SMP and the Multiverse network in general. I'm just going to keep talking while my Minecraft starts up.
Well, I'll keep talking if you want, because I can, like, explain some of the other features.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so another thing to note is only chunks that have been generated show up. We did run a command earlier that fully rendered as much as we could of the world that had been rendered. So this is all the places players have explored so far, and my, someone is has traveled very far out here. Anyways, continuing on, we can actually, so as you can see, depending on where we move our mouse around, it's going to tell us the coordinates location. It's going to ask whether we want to see claimed, so if you come up and hover over here, it's gonna give you the options to see claim chunks. So if I turn that off, I can no longer see. Oh, look, there we go. There's a Croldfish here. Look at him. And if he moves around, Q to move. Oh, there we go. It's just lagging a little bit. Where'd he go? Oh my God. Okay, he went to spawn. He teleported. So if he starts walking around, you can see.
Getting shot by skeletons.
Huh?
I was getting shot by skeletons, I'm sorry.
And you left the game because of that? Rejoin.
Yeah.
You're fine. Rejoin, he's fine.
Okay, fine.
So as you can see, if
I
he
feel like this is more like a
walks,
plot.
if he actually walks around, you'll be able to see him moving around. Every few seconds, he'll move a little bit. So that's really cool. And then if you type something in chat, you can see that it will not only show up right next to him, but it'll also show up in this little bar down here where you can see him talking. Now, these are just the plus and minus buttons of how far you want to be zoomed in and zoomed out. I personally just like to use my scroll wheel to zoom in and out. And to move around, all you're going to do is click and drag, click and drag. It's super simple to move around. Now, the bigger part of what we want to go over here is this menu. Now, this menu is really important. Well, not really important, but you can see a lot of stuff over here. You can choose a lot of stuff over here. So first, let's go over the Multiverse SMP. Now, this is gonna tell you, like, do you want to see a flat version of the map? This the surface of the map, or the caves of the map, so you can actually see the caves under the map. Now, this is the flat version. As you can see, we're in a big place that's all flat, but if we switch to surface, it will actually become a really cool 3D map. So if we zoom up over here, you can see that you can see the 3D versions of everything. Look, you can see 3D houses. If we head over here, we can see a 3D version of mountains. We can see, Crazy has some sort of path coming up here. We can see this bamboo. We can see some sort of dirt hut. It's all very sad. I'm joking. We can see that since these chunks haven't been loading in, it's kind of showing us what's chopped up in the world. We can see that right here there is a the ruined portal. So yeah, the 3D map's really cool and really helpful to use if you want to see more detailed definitions of things. I think Gamma's base looks really cool, but I don't really want to show that without his permission. I think it'll look really cool in 3D, but I don't want to show that without his permission. So yeah, I won't. But Crazy, sorry, I probably should have asked you for permission, but considering everyone lives around you, do you think it's really much of a problem, Crold? 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 I think Crold has left the VC for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if he had to go. But we will continue on without him. Strong. Moving on. Oh, wait. Is he back?
I'm very sorry. While trying to move an Oculus Link cable, I unplugged my PC.
So as you can see, he's basically trying to multitask. And kids, when you multitask, bad things happen.
Unless you're a microprocessor, then you're kind of designed to do that.
But you're a Croldfish.
Okay, continue on, please.
So moving on for the other options in this menu, we can go to the caves, and geez, you can really see the caves down here. So the caves are kind of difficult to view. You need to be a little skilled to actually see them. So the caves are just really, really curving. You can kind of see the lighter colors are closer to the surface, the darker colors are farther down on the surface, so it does its best. As you can see, you can kind of see the outlines of an abandoned mine shaft right here. So you guys can get it. And then another thing that's really, really cool is we can see the nether with this. So, if we go here, we can see the nether in its flat version, a very dark, scary place. I think this is the original place where everyone came out. So, I think over this way, the nether fortress is over here somewhere. I can't...
You probably don't want to show the quartz of the nether fortress, because it's kind of like X-ray, but... No, it's
Yeah,
not.
but like no one it's all being looted. It's just kind of there now. Anyways, you can also have the option to see a 3D version of the Nether, and since not that much of the Nether is explored, it doesn't look as cool as the overworld. But It's there if you want it. The same thing goes for the end, but the end actually hasn't been generated yet. So um, you're kind of in this just empty void for eternity. You'll never find a way out. I'm clicking, dragging back to spawn. Oh, wait, there we go, spawn. If I view this in 3D, there's literally basically no difference because no one has gone to the end yet. The end has not been generated, but once it has been, you will be able to see stuff. And this little button right down in the corner here basically just takes you to the link or reloads the page for you. That's basically what it does. So there's also a few more things here that I forgot to mention earlier. Markers, which is like spawn and stuff, and players. If Crold was still on, we could see that, but it's okay. So you can turn off being able to see players and not being able to see players. And um, another cool feature is you can see the north, east, south, west here. You can't really do much with that, but then another cool feature that I really like is you can see the world time. You can see how long it is going to be till daytime. So it's a really, really, really helpful feature. That's just about it for this tutorial, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm really hoping you guys like to use Dynmap because it,
Yes, thank you so much for watching, I guess.
yeah, because it's fun to do this, and just some other announcements. If you have not used Discord SRV yet, make sure you go to the server chat under the Multiverse SMP to use Discord SRV. And then, if you want to use Dynmap, follow this tutorial. Also, if you haven't checked out the video on how to claim land, just like Crazy did over here, make sure you go check that out. It's the only other video on this channel uh, at this time, so it's really sad. It's really easy to find. Uh, what are those? Those two things. Going on to the Harbor plugin. Harbor is probably going to be installed tomorrow. As some of you know, we have school stuff going on right now, so obviously it's going to take time to do certain things, like those types of plugins. Now, Harbor is really easy to set up, but my rules one plugin a night. So, and then finally going on to the rules. Kroll, do you want to speak a little bit to the rules? What our progress on that is?
So, the progress on the rules, we have like basic rules like no griefing, no saying bad words, blah blah blah. But then we also have things like if you want to like apply for a space at spawn to build something, you just open a ticket. We go into heavy detail with the guidelines with that. Next, we're going to make the event rules and the main hub rules. Um, the biggest thing that I do want to say personally is that like it looks complicated, and it is a little bit, but just know that like um, just have common sense. That's the main thing. Just have
Yeah,
common sense.
there
That's not
are.
like someone giving like advice, but yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of rules in the rules, but they can all be summed up to just listing out the rules of common sense. You guys know normal rules. No saying bad words, no being inappropriate. All those rules are already common knowledge to most of you. So the rules are just have common sense. Follow the rules and guidelines of what the server rules say. Also, to speak to events, Croldfish and I are thinking about doing an event this coming weekend. We can't tell you what the event is going to be, but the event will be limited to about 5 to 7 players. It's up in the air, the number, but to just give a quick overview of how you apply to events, if you're going to do an event, what's going to happen is if you come down on the Discord server to
Scroll down
yeah,
further to
oh,
events.
sorry. If you scroll down further to events, you can see that the event schedules here, and this is where events will be scheduled. Like I said, the maximum amount of people who accept will be participating in the event, so it's first come, first serve. Too bad if you're not in it. So basically, a little calendar invite will be posted. Well, not a calendar invite, but a little invite will be posted here, in where you can accept it or deny it. And if you accept it, then you're part of that event. If you deny it, you're not a part of that event. If you don't say anything, you're definitely not a part of that event. So like I said, first come, first serve. By a certain time, we'll set that time for you guys. Now we're not going to tell you when this schedule is going to go up. It could be any time until until about the day of the event. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you guys are really looking out for that, because if you don't, you will not be included in the event. So yeah, that's basically it. I know, like I said, I know a lot of things are going on for people this week, especially school-related stuff. So don't worry about if you can't play on the server or anything. It's totally cool. Croldfish and I totally understand what you guys have to do. You guys have a life, so we don't.
You have,
Our
you have
life,
lives ahead of Minecraft.
our lives are just making the server. So
Pretty happy. I get. Well, I really don't want to get out.
So that's just about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Astro, he's Croldfish, and see you on the other side of the multiverse.